Good evening, boys. This is the first night that I'm not there. I've gone to Saudi Arabia using my passport on an aeroplane. However, that does not mean that I cannot read you a bedtime story. And hence, I'm going to video myself reading, and then you can play it back and listen to me whenever you want to, but particularly at bedtimes. Well, I hope you brush your teeth. I hope you've had a shower. And I hope you've been very, very lovely to your mummy today and given her lots of cuddles. If you haven't done one of those three things, then I suggest you do them now. Ready? Okay. Well, we are reading a book called Darkmouth by a chap called Shane Hegarty. I have no idea what it's about. The lady in the bookshop recommended it. And it has a picture of some dragons on the inside cover. So I thought you boys might very much enjoy the story. So let's start. Darkmouth seems to be an island. You can see from the picture here. There's lots of different places right the way across the island. I'm sure we're going to find out all about this strange island. Doom's Perch and Finn's house and Mr. Ladd's shop, the dental surgery and the ice cream parlour. And I'll begin. So, Chapter 1. The town of Dartmouth appeared on few maps because very few people want to find it. When it was marked on one, its location is always wrong. It'll be a bit north of where it's supposed to be, or a bit south, a little bit left or a little bit right. A bit off, always, which means that visitors to Dartmouth invariably arrive, having taken a wrong turn, soon convinced they will reach only a dead end. They drive through a canopy of trees whose branches reach from either side to clasp even higher overhead, becoming thicker with every mile until the dappled light is choked off and the road is dark even on the brightest of days. They just as the wood is almost scraping the paint from their car, and it seems that the road itself is going to be suffocated, the visitors travel through a short tunnel and emerge onto a roundabout filled with blossoming flowers. Featuring a sign that reads, "Welcome to Dartmouth." The next line has been updated by hand a couple of times. Population 6,378 crossed out, 6,161 crossed out, 5,962 people. And on a wall lining the road there is a large striking graffiti that says only monsters. See the pictures? There you go. Look at that big wall with monsters written on it. I think that's just people being silly though. There's no such thing as monsters. Except the last S form of serpent, with mouth wide and teeth jagged. Visitors peered at it and wonder, could it be? Yes, that snake really is swallowing a child. The travellers, by now a bit desperate in their search, have finally reached Dartmouth. Their next thought is, let's get out of here. So they go right around the roundabout and head back the way they came, which is a shame, because if they were to stay, they would realise that Dartmouth is actually quite a nice place to be. It has a colourful little ice cream shop on the harbour, benches dotted along the strand, picnic tables and fun climbing frames for the kids, and no one has been eaten by a monster for quite some time. In fact, there aren't really monsters at all. They might look monstrous, and local people might refer to them as monsters, but strictly speaking, they are legends, they are myths, they are fables. They once shared the earth with humans, only to grow envious, then violent, so that a war raged through the world's blighted villages for centuries. Now Dartmouth is the last of these blighted villages, and legends show up only occasionally. This morning just happened to be one of those occasions. End of chapter 1.